Good day, my wonderful learners. The topic before us today is simple equation, and I want to encourage you to understand the concepts of an equation because you will need it in most of the topics in mathematics. What is an equation? Equation have two or more sides and it usually have equals to sign. This is known as equals to sign. It is usually possible to find the values of the unknown variable when we solve this particular equation. An algebraic sentence with equals to sign, this sign is called an equation. For instance, x plus 3 is equals to 10 is an equation. There is difference between an expression and equation. Expression has just one side. An expression does not have equals to sign. While equation have two or more sides and it usually have equals to sign. So s here is called an unknown variable. While y in this example 2 is also known as unknown variable. Why do we call it unknown variable? Because the equation is yet to be solved. By the time we solve this equation and we get the exact value of this s, it will become a known variable. When an equation is solved, the unknown variable or letters, we have its values. And by the time we substitute this value into the particular equation that we are given, the equation will either be true or false. When the equation is true, that means we get it correctly. But when the equation is false, that means our answer is not correct. And we make use of balancing method to solve an equation. And the value of the unknown variable can be whole number, it can be fraction, and we can also leave our answer in decimal form. But it's always advisable for us to leave our answers in Roman, in fraction, or whole number. Let's solve these questions using balancing method. Example 1. S plus 5 is equals to 12. Number 2, s minus 3 is equals to 8. And number 3, we have 8 is equals to 9 minus x. S plus 5 is equals to 12. The first step that we need to take is to take this plus 5 to the other side of the equation. And how are we going to do that? We are going to add minus 5 to both sides. Why do I prefer to add minus 5? In order to make 5 here to be 0, we are going to have s plus 5 minus 5 is equals to 12 minus 5. Plus 5 minus 5 will give me 0. X is equals to 12 minus 5, which will give me 7. So therefore, the value of s here is 7. How will I know whether I'm right or wrong? We have s plus 5 here, which is equals to 12. By the time I substitute the value of x, which is equals to 7, into this equation, if I have 7 plus 5, the answer will be 12. So that means I'm correct. Let's solve question 2. We have s minus 3 is equals to 8. What I'm going to do is to add plus 3 to the other side. And there's another way of doing it. You can say take minus 3 to the other side of the equation. By the time I take minus 3 to the other side of the equation, I'm going to have 8 plus 3. Don't forget that when a number or a variable goes to the other side of the equation, its sign is going to change. Then x will be equals to 8 plus 3, which will give me 11. So by the time I have 11 minus 3, it's going to give me 8. And this is the solution to the third question. We have 8 is equals to 9 minus x. Don't forget, in an equation, right hand side is also equivalent to left hand side. So I have 9 minus x is equals to 8. How do I know that? Right hand side is equals to left hand side. And by the time I take this 9 to the other side, How will I know? The step to take is to collect like times. So collect like times. So I'm going to have minus x is equals to 8. By the time 9 goes to the other side of the equation, it becomes minus 9. Minus x will give me 8 minus 9 will give me minus 1. So minus will eliminate each other here, and s is equals to 1. I want you to try this and drop your answer in the comment section. Find the unknown variable in the equation below. Find the value of unknown variable in the equations below. Number 1, 2, and 3. You have 8 minus p is equals to 4. X minus 12 is equals to 14. And r minus 3 is equal 8. Number 4, you have 5 plus k is equal to. Then number 5, the last but not the least, you have 10 minus m is equals to 14. So please put your answer in the comment section. And please do well to subscribe. All what you need to do is to locate the subscription button. I also want to encourage you to watch the remaining part of this video in this same channel. This is example 1. We still have more examples that we solve. Thank you. See you in our next class.